Well, grab your cowboy hat, your spurs, and your lasso, because the Tucson Rodeo is back in town. And today, we're going to learn a little Rodeo 101.
Yeehaw! Gary Williams and Wayne Brooks are here to break down this 90-year-old tradition here in the Old Pueblo. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Morning, ladies.
And of course, we know it is 90 years going strong in Tucson. Gary, tell me, why do you think it continues to be so popular here?
I think the main reason is that we have the support of the community. We have since day one. This is a way for people to identify with cowboys. I think if people were honest, you could say everybody in the United States at some point wanted to be a cowboy or cowgirl. This is a way for them to connect with that, and that's what rodeo provides. It's a link to our Western lifestyle and Western heritage.
Absolutely. I mean, now we're saying we're getting a little bit of Rodeo 101 because, of course, it's a lot of entertainment, but it is a sport. So being someone that, let's just say it's my first rodeo, we'll say that, what makes like a good ride? What am I looking for?
You know, there's about 10 things that our pro rodeo officials are watching for to make a great ride.
Okay.
You know, you want to be in the high 70s or 80s or even 90s possibly, and it's control from the rider, how your upper body and your free arm is, the movement of your feet. But also, one thing that a lot of people don't realize about the rodeo business is luck of the draw plays a big part because half of the score comes from the livestock.
Oh.
Half of the score comes from how great that horse or that bull bucks. So that's kind of a big part of the deal.
It's kind of out of your hands, though.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Luck of the draw. Got to have a little lady luck on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in talking about that the rodeo is a sport, it's also a very American sport. Wayne, will you tell us a little bit about how the rodeo first got started?
You know, it was a ranching industry that started it over 100 years ago. And, you know, guys and their egos, somewhere there was a guy that said, well, I can't be thrown. And the guy said, well, I've got a horse that can't be rode. And the bet was on. You know, from there we progressed into a $1 billion industry. Last year we paid out $40 million in prize money to the cowboys and cowgirls. There's over 600 rodeos nationwide. Here, this is one of the biggest rodeos in North America. It pays over $300,000 out to the cowboys and girls. So when you see them doing what you're watching on television right now, you could get out of town with $10,000, $12,000 just for a few days worth of work. So it's a great, great event, big money, lots of cowboys, lots of excitement.
Wow, and we're talking about how large this is. When we kind of break it down, how many cowboys, cowgirls, animals, how many of these people are going to be here?
We have 633 contestants from all over North America. We actually have two contestants from Australia. We'll have probably 150 head of livestock. That's just bucking horses and bulls. Then you add in another 150 head of cattle, calves and steers. Then you add in all of the timed event contestants' horses. That's probably another 400 to 450 horses that will all be on the Tucson Rodeo grounds over the course of the leading up to March 1st and our culmination.
Wow.
And one of my favorite things about living in Tucson is that as students, we get rodeo break. So there's really no excuse not to take your kids. And I think that's one really great thing about the rodeo is it's for everybody. It's for the whole family. Now, will you kind of talk through maybe a day at the rodeo? What can we expect? What are the events, activities, food? This is your chance.
You know, Thursday, I'm going to pick Thursday because it's parade day. One of the committee members said, come down early and help us because they start parking cars at 4 o'clock in the morning getting ready for the parade. So let's say Thursday is your day to go to the rodeo. You start and you go down and you park and you get something to eat and get some breakfast tacos and then parade and then to the grounds and then vendors and shopping, and there's so many things happening before the rodeo, pre-rodeo, entertainment, junior rodeo, little break, then 2 o'clock rodeo time. Couple hours of rodeo and then barn dance. And I mean, there's so many things that revolve around the event all week long. Today, tomorrow, the next day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's slack, all the contestants that aren't in the performances. So it's 10 days full from sunup to sundown of Western excitement, rodeo.
So is there a place where we can kind of go and time everything out and where we can see when each event is?
Absolutely. People can go to our website, www.tucsonrodeo.com. You can also order tickets on our website. And we have a new feature this year. We have a mobile app where you can order tickets on your smartphone. So we're finally moving into the 21st century.
Well, welcome to the 21st century. It's a great place to be. Tell us quickly about the Coors Barn Dance.
Live music every night. Greg Spivey Band again. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
No, they'll be there Thursday, and then we switch to Jack Bishop.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's $5 to get in, and what it is, it's hospitality for the cowboys and cowgirls. This is the time of year rodeo really starts to progress and get fast. So cowboys will go to 80 rodeos in a year. So the hospitality committee feeds them, gets them some food, a couple of drinks to get them back on the road. So it's an opportunity to rub elbows with the contestants, the cowboys and the cowgirls. And here we have a lot of the top, 15-20% of the business are here. And so it's a chance to shake their hands, say hi, get to know them, and kick up your heels and have some fun too.
Well, this just sounds like there is so many events, food, dancing. The kids are going to be in events.
Right.
So definitely go online and get all of that information. But if you spend the whole day there, you'll be a happy camper.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. We can entertain you from sunup to sundown.
Gentlemen, I can't thank you enough so much for coming.
We have an extra bull if you're
We
interested.
do.
Hey!
I'd like to see that.
I would do that. I would. Make sure to visit the Tucson Rodeo starting this Thursday. Gates open at 11 a.m. with the Kids Rodeo at 12:30 p.m. and Pro Rodeo at 2 p.m. For more information, you can call 741-2233 or log on to TucsonRodeo.com.